The art of small talk in day game. This is an important topic because a lot of you guys are out there asking, what do I say? What about my body positioning? What about my eye contact? What's my openers? How do I transition? How do I close? As in, like, how do I get her number? How do I get whatever contact information? You're asking a lot of these questions for this basic fundamental issue with yourself, which is, do you have the ability to conduct small talk with anybody? Now, let's just say I go out and I do a DG session and I'm coaching, and I have a client who doesn't necessarily have the social skills. He is not able to hold even the most basic of small talk. And I'll say to him, hey, let's just try talk to an old lady. He's like, I'm not attracted to her. Oh, she's too fat, she's too old. They don't understand, and it's hard for me to break it to them, that some guys just don't have the social ability to engage in any sort of small talk in a very socially aware, social way, where you've just got that, gift of the gab, and there's extreme cases where guys just don't have the ability to conduct any sort of small talk with anybody under any circumstances. And if that's you, if you find yourself always asking, what is the pickup line? What is the opener? How do I transition? How do I get the number at the end of the conversation? I'm running out of things to say. Putting yourself under a lot of pressure in front of a girl that you're attracted to, which is basically just putting yourself on the line under a high pressure situation where you're trying to actually win, when you don't have the ability to conduct even the most simplistic small talk. That's a major issue that you can overcome with a bunch of other methods, just simply by being social every day. Sociable every day with, let's just say every day you go get a 7-Eleven coffee. This is my thing. I'll go get a 7-Eleven coffee. There's a bunch of different people that work at the 7-Eleven every day. I say hello to them. We have a little bit of a chat. They tell me about what they're studying, what they're doing. At the moment, they're talking about crypto, and they got final exams. They tell me about visa problems, and I'm basically just having small talk with them and getting them to open up and tell me about what they're doing. What are their hobbies? Oh, they're so busy. They live with 3 or 4 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. They're telling me about their living arrangements, their visas, language difficulties while studying. What degree and subject they're studying. They tell me about adjusting to Australian culture. They have to go back to their country. All of these things they talk about, and that's me basically sharpening my small talk skills before going out into the world every single day. So I don't get out of bed. I just don't say anything to anybody. I'm quiet, and then go out and then boom, switch on my DG skills with my perfect openers and my transitions and my number closes. I'm working on my small talk every day with strangers all the time. If I'm sitting at the bus stop and there's a grandma next to me and she asks a question or we get into a conversation, I'll be practicing my small talk with a grandma. I'll be practicing my small talk with strangers all the time. And that sharpens the small talk skills, so I never run out of things to say with a girl. It's so easy for me to get into an interaction with a girl and literally talk to her for hours on end, gathering information. She tells me a little bit about it. I'm genuinely interested in her life because I'm not only interested because I'm interested because I need the information so that I can figure out how to sleep with this girl. Gathering information and small talk, they're one and the same. They're almost the same thing. You need to figure out what her logistics are. You need to figure out a lot of things. And the idea that you need a canned line and you need some sort of a structure and you run out of things to say, it's like you have too much information that you need to somehow extract in every single interaction that you get into. It's like, how could you ever run out of things to say because you've got too many things to talk about? So simplistically, let me wind this up. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing here, give me a subscribe. I'm one of the few coaches out there that actually lives this life. You look around, a lot of them are marketers. I know, yeah. You know, you go out there and hit the streets, you know. So there will be guys that just have the ability to do small talk. They make my job so much easier. Then I can focus on big, high-level, strategic things, and I get a lot of success with those guys. There's a lot of guys that struggle with hooking, staying in set. They run out of things to say. They get in and out of set. They want to eject too soon because they run out of things to say. They get a little bit too nervous. If that is you, if you're ejecting too early, you're looking for reasons, like you're saying, I think you're really pretty, when really subconsciously you're throwing out the compliment because you want her to reject you faster so you can get out, because the social pressure of you not having anything to say is just eating you up. Then you need to work on your small talk. Okay? You need to work on it with a whole range of people, not just the girls that you're attracted to. Everybody, guys, girls, anybody. The bus driver, the taxi driver, the person serving you at 7-Eleven, the grandma at the bus stop. Work on your small talk, and that will help you radically. And when you're ready to get out there and learn some proper cold approach, I recommend you sign up to my 30-day challenge. It's on the channel. It's on my website. 30-day challenge. I recommend you try that to start with. And if you're ready and you're out there, some online coaching, no matter where you are in the world, I can radically change your dating life through online coaching. I recommend you go to my website right after this video, after giving it a thumbs up. Go to my website, fill out the form. Don't fuck around with, oh, I want to get some pricing and I want to window shop. I get too many window shopping pieces of shit coming to me. You're wasting your fucking time and your life. I got guys that are legit, like, I know that they're, like, we have an hour chat and they tell them, like, whoa, this guy's in a mess. His life's in a bit of a mess. And I know that with some time and effort, his life can be changed. Yet he's just window shopping for no reason. I have guys that will reach back out to me 6 months later and they're in the same fucking position. They're just 6 months or a year older. They've wasted all of that fucking time in their life. Don't be that guy. Just fill out the fucking form. Sign up to some online coaching. It will change radically how you see the world. I'll see you guys in the next video.